Hey guys, welcome everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet of ours. Let me hop into my game. Now, before we get this going, I think there's a bunch of people here that have not seen what we're up to. Now, right over there is where that hole in the ground from the last video was. Before we go there, though, I wanted to show you something else because I did a thing. I've changed my Minecraft skin. I've been thinking about this forever. This is gonna take some getting used to, I guess, because it's quite different. But I've been wanting to do this for a long time. It's gonna take some getting used to, but this is brand new Looney Kuru, dude. Thank you for the 14 months. That is insane. I appreciate it. Mog, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here, guys. I bet you want to see. I bet you want to see what that hole in the ground looks like. Well, let's blow the code horn and check it out before it's nighttime. A hole in the ground is gone. It is absolutely gone. It's fully removed. This is what we call the Lonely Mountain right now. Seth, welcome to the stream. Cookie is here. Tonal Dragon, Marcus, Wonkiest Elk. I see NH Fun Games. 241 Coding, Prike, Niffler Bricks, Tomiyachu, Weird Name, Jesse, Captain Cool, Sander, Project Misfit, and everybody else. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for joining us here today. I appreciate it. And I want to show you this crazy thing. So what we're doing here, right? I made that hole in the swamp. This is where that swamp area has been. It is now gone, and it is never coming back. This mountain is the setup for this season. This is what we call the canvas. This is not the base. This is not the build. This is what we needed to do before we could start building. And then right in here, we have that hole in the swamp. And this is where my industrial district for the entire season is going to go. I'm going to land over here. I'm going to turn my render distance down a little bit because I rendered in on 40 chunks to fly in here. That is a bit much. Jake, welcome to the stream. I see Bert. I see Venusaur, Wanted. Firestar, of course. Mayuri made it. Crimson Nether made it. Adam. Mr. Cheeky. Spidex Place. And to Levo and everybody else, welcome to the stream. I appreciate it that you guys are here. So you can see that there's quite a few farms built up here already. Yesterday we set up the cacti here. I don't think any one of these has grown yet. So let me talk you guys through the idea for this. Oh man, there's so many highs in chat. I appreciate it. Guys, welcome. Thank you all for being here. What is my mod pack? There isn't really a mod pack. I use Optifine and then Replay mod to get the best possible footage. Mog just flexing the snow on me. Mog does not have snow. Poor man. Mog, have you heard me rant about how it's the best block in the game? I can give you the full lecture sometimes. So guys, the idea is we're going to have the base on top of this mountain. On top and around it. And that's going to be my main home for the series. Then under here, we're going to have the industrial district. But I don't want to have this industrial district but just scattered around in a cave. So what I'm doing is I'm building stacks of farms. Basically, pillars on top of each other. There's chunk borders marked out there. That has been a whole grind because I'm not using F3 in this world. So to find out the chunk borders, we had to use maps to find the corners. Oh my god, guys, I love this skin. I'm really happy with this switch. It's going to take some getting used to, I'm sure. But I think you guys will get to love it. Look at those eyes. They're awesome. So right here, we're making a tower of farms. And then if we have a tower of farms, what we can do is kind of wrap it in and blend it into what is going to be a giant cave. Because I think this is the biggest underground space I have ever seen. And I want to make basically a mega base on top of the mountain and then a mega base under the mountain. Since when the new skin? Literally right now. It is full on brand new. Let's quickly salute the goat. Can you see the skin? Give me a moment. This is what the skin looks like. Oh man, it is so scary putting my armor off in hardcore. Even with a totem in my hand, I do not like doing that. Depressed creativity is great, dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Not Richard like the old skin. Me too. We're gonna have lots of memories from that one. But I think this is a good step forward. Now, guys, if you just saw this for the first time, you may think, hey, Looney, that mountain is a little bit flat on the top. and a little bit steep leading up to that summit. What is going on? Well, as I said, that's the foundation for the build. How do you get the pig? Go to Phoenix SC's channel and look for a video, and there's a resource pack called technobladepig.zip, and if you put Technoblade on a name pack on name tag, it will give a Pride. Could you see Techno? Yes. Pride was the one that asked me to do it, and I had already installed the data pack. Pride didn't know that. Thank you for the 100 rupees, by the way. So right now, temporarily, we have Techno here, and he's gonna go all the way down there. I have something special in mind, but a lot of people asked me to build something for Techno, and I didn't want to do it. Basically, I saw Watsy about it, and Watsy said exactly Watsy tweet about it, and Watsy said the same thing. He said a bunch of people asked me about it, and I want to do it on my own time and not for content, because it doesn't feel comfortable in any way to make a video about that right now. That's not what it's about. So I basically did the same thing. I was like, I really want to do something, but it has to be right rather than right now. So that's the thing we're going to get back to later. Over the last couple days, guys, I did something else in the world. I've been connecting everything up. So here we have the starter house, and then I made what we call the Mangrove Trail. We have a pathway that goes all the way around here. There's a couple of small bridges on that pathway. There's some tunnels that it goes through, and then another bridge, and this leads to Pathfinder 1088-2114. And this is a special place because it is one of the only places in the world, one of two, where I know the coordinates. I know it on 00, which you can find out with maps, and then I found a reference. Well, I totally agree. Felt very comfy when people asked me to do something on camera. Yeah, that was it. I was like, that's not how you do that kind of thing. You have to do it because you mean it. No, well, we got an Enderman gift. I don't want that. No, because it's trending. Because that's literally what happened, and that's the worst way to do something. Because it isn't. It's not about you. It's about Techno, and it's about everybody that felt that. So, not right now. Charlie, thank you very much for the $5 dono. I appreciate that, Tom. Thank you very much. How's it going? It's going quite well. I appreciate you asking. Hope you're doing good yourself. Alexa is so glad I'm streaming right now. Me too, dude. Guys, there's almost 1,000 people here. That's insane. Thank you very much for coming out. I salute you. I found that goat horn yesterday. I'm so stoked about it. I'm totally gonna abuse that all stream. So here we have what we're gonna build, the Hall of Fame, because you guys know how your names ended up in the Nether Hub on Season 1. I've been wanting to do something similar, but I wanted to have a world to place it in first. So today, for the most part, I want to work on this, and this is what we call the Hall of Fame. It is still being built up. Actually, we haven't done a whole lot, besides excavating it yesterday, but there's something else to this place. There's something else that needs to happen first, and that something else is I need to get a Bonemeal Farm, because I need a lot of different colored dyes to make that happen. Did all of this take long to build? So far, we are 12.89 real life days into the world, which, how many hours is that? We're almost at 1,000, which is 330 hours. So I think we're about 300 hours in. Which is, yes, that's a lot, but at the same time, I mean, everything is relative. Okay, guys, we gotta do a thing right now. I gotta take this, because first order of business, we need a lot of pistons. So I'm quickly gonna fly in here. We're gonna grow a little bit of wood, which is actually nice, because it gives me a little bit of time to look at chat and talk to you guys. Which I really want to, because there's so many of you guys, and I appreciate you coming out and checking the stream. And real-life monuments. I don't really like replicating things that exist. I like kind of designing things from scratch. Alright. This all starts here. Alex, welcome back. Been a while. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming to the stream today. You watch a video to build the mob farm? This mob farm over here is, I feel like, the most generic thing ever. You build it once and then you kind of remember how it works. Niffler, this is true. I can vouch for this. Homemade build a Technoblade monument next. Oh, we literally just talked about it a minute ago. I really want to do something for Techno, but I want to do it right rather than right now. I got a lot of requests for that, and I appreciate it because it's really cool that you guys all care. At the same time, it's also I've seen so many clickbaity videos about Techno not being here because people saw opportunity in that, and I feel like that's the worst way to deal with something like that. Is try to find a way to benefit from it. That's not what that should be about at all. So we'll do it on our own time and not for content. How long does the stream last? We're going to be on YouTube for the next 2 hours. And then after that, we're going to move to Twitch. And we're going to continue the party over there. Should be good. And Steve, why don't I build an auto tree farm? I actually have built a auto tree farm. Kind of crazy. It runs on Azalea, so it's full auto. Now, there's one issue with it. And that is I currently do not have the bone meal to run it. So that's what we're going to set up today. And if we make a bone meal farm feeding into that automated tree farm, and then we have infinite logs forever. But right now, I don't have the bone meal to sustain it. Literally earlier this week, I went into the nether and I got a bunch of bone blocks. And although that was a pretty quick solution back then, it's not a sustainable way to tackle that problem. So we need to be a little more advanced with it. Okay, I want to clear this out because there's probably some taller trees behind here. Lucas, I somehow doubt that. I think you're memeing with it. Bro, man, that's 100% down to my computer, which is pretty nuts. But I only have a computer like that because, well, YouTube is my job. Otherwise, I wouldn't have invested in it to this extent. Actually, guys, did you know that in the Season 1 Hardcore World, up until 3,000 days, I was basically playing on a potato computer, and I had 20 frames on average? Why switching to Twitch after 2 hours? A lot of the time, the longer YouTube streams, they don't work as well. At some point, both people in general and the YouTube algorithm get tired of a long stream, and I've been really liking the Twitch streams as well. So we're mixing it, and we're finding the perfect combination. Current versus old specs. I think the old computer had a 1050 video card. 1050 GTI, I think, but I'm not quite sure. And now I have a 3080 RTX. Alright, we should be nearly done here. What's that skin? 5pixel, you want to see it again? I think we're in a safe spot. Let me show you. This is new Looney V2. He looks at you pretty intense, or confused, or happy, or excited, or mysterious. Could be anything really. How would you even tell with a 1 pixel mouth? Looney, do you think that using backup saves is cheating? If you're in the hardcore world, definitely. Because what are you gonna do with a backup save? When are you gonna use it? I feel like you shouldn't keep backups. That's not the way to do it. Most asked question: why pink hair? I've actually had it for 3 years. There was a moment in my life where I was working as a artist manager for musicians, and I was having a really good time with it. But I decided that I was happier when I was making things than when I was organizing things. So I decided to change and pursue a career as a visual artist. I started making art installations, and as I was doing that, I realized that sometimes I worried way too much what other people thought of the things I did, said, made, or represented. I was like, that doesn't really work if you want to make art. You have to be ready to fully commit to whatever you believe in and whatever you like and whatever you think is cool. And although on a concept level, I could do that, I had a hard time getting over myself and like not caring. And not caring is the wrong word, because it's not necessarily about not caring. It's about being unaffected if somebody doesn't like whatever you're saying or doing. And at that point, I was like, unconsciously, I avoid that situation. What if I just dye my hair pink, then I'm in this situation where somebody can think that is weird all the time. And it helped me a ton. Like, it made such a big change. It's not like I was ready to commit to that, but then being in that situation by default helped a lot. Also, people really liked it. Also, I looked in the mirror when I came back from getting my hair cut. I was like, yo, that's me. That's so cool. Mog, how many hardcore content creators do we think utilize backups? Really respect you for streaming everything, dude. Thank you. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on it too much. But I will say this. I do occasionally see playstyles on hardcore videos where I just go like, oh man, you're doing things that I would never dare to do because you're bound to lose the world that way. And eventually I think I died to being too comfortable. But I see videos where that happens tenfold and I go like, I don't think I would do that. But again, I don't really want to speculate. And I also feel, and a lot of people say this, that on some level it doesn't really matter. Because if the video is entertaining, the video is entertaining. But I'm a very... I have my principles. I care about them a lot. So... Also, I think it's more fun if we stream it. Original hair color, whatever it is on the side here. Dark brown. E, congrats on the latest video, EJ. Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That video, we put so much work in it, and it was really, really cool to see that you guys like it. How many people have recognized me in public? A handful. It actually had never happened until I went to TwitchCon, like 2 weeks ago. And then a few people came up to me. Because it was easier within the context, I guess. Made sense to spot me there, right? Imagine if I die right now, I would really hope we don't do that. Will I keep the warden as a pet? Not anytime soon. I want to have a cool world. I don't care about having dangerous pets. What texture is the XP bar? Just look up Rainbow XP bar. You'll find a resource pack that does exactly this. Okay, guys, we got one out of the components that we need. Next up, we need a significant amount of redstone, but I think I have that. Because I need to make a bunch of pistons. Let me grab 4 of these for now. If we need... You know what? Let me grab all of them. And I'll drop them off at the base. Because what are we making today? Well... If you look over down this way... Hang on, let me land here. This is my my storage room, but we aren't properly using it yet. We're still in the old one. I'm going to move out soon as we're going to start building here more. I should actually leave this here right now. Let's start with putting all the wood in there. So over here, guys, we have a tower of farms. And from the top down, there is a wool farm. That's pumpkin and melons. That's more pumpkin and melons. Well, that's cactus. And then under that, there's a fully automated tree farm. Now, that farm is pretty awesome, but it doesn't work yet. Like, it does work, but it doesn't have the bone meal to sustain itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a big bone meal farm under it that feeds into that. And the overflow needs to go out to the side. Quinn, is it a new skin? It is a new skin. This is Looney V2. I really like how it turned out. I've been thinking about changing it for months, but I wasn't sure, and now I was like, yes. I think I got it. I think I got the idea what I want. And here we are. So guys, we need to get the materials for the bone meal farm. If you just got here and you haven't seen what the world looks like since that video released, I'm gonna fly out a little bit and then I'll flip my camera around and you're gonna see. Skin looks crazy, but it fits you very well. Nina, I appreciate it. Guys, that's where that hole was. That's where that removed swamp is. Do I make my own skins? The other one was made by a friend. This one I made myself. Okay, guys, we need to make sure that we get all those, When are you gonna do a face? I'm right here. Skin is so goofy, it looks like a pink slime. It does a little bit, right? I didn't design it to be like a slime, but I do like the vibe. Ever collab with any YouTubers on my hardcore world? I'll collab with YouTubers, but not on the hardcore world. Goat hordes are actually cracked. Okay. let me get all of this, all of this, all of this, and then let me see if there's any cobblestone. Yes. Let's go here, and we'll take it and pick it up over this way. Simao, is this a new world? Yeah, we're almost 1,000 days in. This is the house here. And this is where the main base is going to be. Can I make more YouTube videos? Because a lot of people can't watch the stream. I can't really make more YouTube videos because they take a crazy amount of time. But know this for a fact. There's going to be more videos on this world than there were on Season 1. Because we're going to keep the episode series going on a per build basis. Right now, we're working on episode 4. And the crazy thing is there's going to be so much progress in every episode that this isn't even the end of episode 4 yet. We're still working on the content for episode 4. In episode 4, well, this mountain's going to happen, clearly. And you guys see this red line here? Under that red line on this side, the mountain is spawn-proof. Above the line, it still needs to be done. So there's a lot of work to be done still. So far, for an indication of how much work this has been, I have broken a grand total of 112 diamond shovels. And there's more to come. Guys, we are so close to 1,000 people in the stream. Also, I have a question for you guys. Question is, did you like the stream yet? If not, please consider doing it. Helps out a lot. Wait, so because you've changed your skin, will the thumbnail character be different? I haven't made up my mind on that yet. We're gonna decide that in a little while. For right now, I think we need to you know what? I'm just gonna put all the components for the farm in here for a sec. Do I have a fortune pick? I know I have it, but right, here we go. Alright. These are gonna go here. Request for a collab. Oh guys, unfortunately, I really can't. I don't have any time at all. Also, if that's the thing you're looking for, the best place is to start is to start making content of your own. Because really the only way that people do collabs is if they are very excited about each other's content and they make things that they really like. For example, I just pitched an idea to Mog Swamp because Mog Swamp is pretty awesome. Do you guys know that? King of Super Flat, I've heard. I will support that claim. I haven't seen anybody else that deserves the throne. How much redstone are we gonna get here? Oh wait, I built a farm for this. Let's see if we have any redstone in here yet. So you can watch both of us? That's awesome, I appreciate it. We're probably gonna have a little bit of redstone here. So there's an issue with this farm, guys. I need to move it one layer down, and then the other one still needs to be set up, and everything behind the wall still needs to be spawn-proofed. We're running into the issue that the project is so big, and I want to keep the progress going in, on the stream. Luca, is it alive? This stream, yes, of course, but you know this. The zombie in there also, because I think he had feather falling or something. Guru, dude! Thank you for the 993 a centipede from all your loving fans. Dude, that's awesome. Guys, there are 1,000 people in the stream right now. Those are insane numbers. Thank you all very much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. And thank you for being a part of this Silver Lunatic, we call it. So now we upgraded to a lunatic skin. Alright, let me get that redstone. Could do a grind build stream. Right now, I'm editing a ton. I'm working on a video for Friday that is quite different from anything I've done so far. But I'm excited for it. We've been working on the pre-cut last night and this morning. Daniel, you were here. Nice. I appreciate it. Silver Knight, how long will the stream be? We're going to be live for about 2 hours. And then after that, we're going to be live for longer over on Twitch. Thanks, dude. Burger Bear, nice to see you. Probably see you later. Hopping off for now. Nice stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. Jerome, dude, thank you very much for the €1 donation. Guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Means a lot. Oh my. Lunia, how many projects do you have in the world currently? I would say 2. This one is the only real project. And then the world around it is a project as well. I kind of want to make the world around it feel like it's an actual world, so we don't just have this one big project, which is standing by itself. Guys, if you're just getting here, this used to be a hole in the swamp, right? You guys know that, I'm guessing. If you have a minute, I'm gonna finish mining up this redstone, and I'll show you what the place looks like right now. Mine. Yes, there we are. Hoshara, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Chembry, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Is a half YouTube, half Twitch Tuesday a regular thing now? Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with that. I really enjoyed it last week, and I think it was a fun way to go about it. Plus, I feel like I was doing one YouTube stream a week, and I had a feeling that I wasn't quite cutting it. It felt like it was too rushed. All right, let me see. I need to make. Wait. No. I need a crafting table. I could have sworn I took a single log there, but apparently I didn't. Well, I'll just put this over here. Redstone blocks. Okay, now we need a bunch of iron. Do we get more views on Twitch or YouTube? On YouTube. On YouTube. But I really like Twitch as a streaming platform. If you guys are not familiar with Twitch streams, they have this cool thing which is called channel points. And basically what channel points do is they give you ways to mess with me in the stream. And I feel like it's a really nice way to interact. So I want to build a platform over there as well. And I also think that it's going to help a little bit cleaning up the YouTube channel, because with all the streams here, I feel like the channel was getting really clogged. It became super messy, and I think that was hurting me as well. All right, let's see, guys. We need to make a bunch of sticky pistons. I think a lot more than normal pistons. But to do that, we need to start making normal pistols anyway. This is not gonna fit, but it's alright. I need like a lot of pistons for what we're gonna build next. A lot of hoppers too. Let's start here. Oh, that was not enough. Okay, let's see. That is quite a lot of pistons. Let's make a few more. Alright, then we need a bunch of hoppers. Let's do that as well. We're gonna build a really crazy Bonemeal Farm right now. Il Mango design, I think. Let's see, what was I trying to make? Oh yeah, chests. I did a little bit of study, so I feel like I should be able to just build the farm, no problem. Okay, now we need a bunch of composters and a bunch of barrels. Sasha, episode 3 was amazing, but you made one mistake. Do you want a note? Yeah, sure, go for it. Go for it, feel free. I'm curious. I think it's gonna be a meme. I think the word Kano is gonna be said. This is what I'm expecting. Okay, more composters. That should do it. So we have composters, we have barrels. Then we need droppers, but not a lot. Does 3 work? I think so, yes. I want to fly by the base, and then you guys can see what we're building here. What was wrong? My XP level is wrong. It is wrong. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. But first, I love that goat horn. We only found it yesterday. Xener plays. Who's having a good day? I sure am, and I hope you are too. Welcome to the stream. What is a yellow field for? Decoration. We're gonna build a little bit in that area. Alright. XP level. Ooh, Mog, that's an interesting thought. I hadn't considered that. Alright, I need this one. Just to fix the level. And then some redstone components that are in this chest over here. Observers, droppers, dispensers, a lever. Oh, we'll take all of this. This is all gonna help a lot. I'll take the quartz because we just might need it. Okay, I think this should work for now. Oh no, no. Activator reel. Do I think I have more videos than usual because of the new video? Very much so. Yeah, there's a very clear connection between how well videos are doing and how many impressions you get on the streams. And the other way around as well. If the streams are going really well, then you get more impressions on the videos. So it's a timing thing, but I really appreciate you guys all coming over nonetheless. Why level 69? Andre? We've always done that. Been like that for ages. Okay. I think we're about ready to start building the foundation for this. Let me convert this block back into iron blocks. We're gonna leave some of the resources here, and then we're gonna start building. I need barrels. I need sticky pistons. I need normal pistons. I need these, and then I need some sort of a building block. And I think we're gonna go for the terracotta that we found yesterday. What was the reason for my first video? I couldn't do my job because of COVID. I was like, what am I gonna do? Let's work with the white terracotta for now. So guys, we gotta be a little bit smart with where we play. Oh no! Not white terracotta. We're gonna go for snow, of course. That's really dumb. We absolutely didn't need to go for terracotta. Let me put this back in here. Helsakav, thank you very much for the 11 Norse crown donation. I appreciate it. With a flower. That counts double. I appreciate the gesture. Thank you very much. I need to get some snow blocks, guys. Now, I got a lot of snow blocks. If you guys haven't seen, let me show you where the snow farm is. Because all of this snow for the mountain has come from somewhere. Tobias, what are we building on? So right now, to continue my project over here, I have a small place that I'm building in the forest. And this place is called the Hall of Fame. You can just about see the top of it. But it's quite big. I just built some mangrove trees around it. So it's hidden from sight. I like the idea that we had something here in the forest. And there's a pathway here that connects it to where the mountain is. So I want to build this place up. But to get all the blocks I need to get some dyes and color them, right? And because of that, I need to make sure that we get a Bonemeal Farm up and running, because that right now is a bottleneck. Guys, we not only have 1,000 viewers here right now, we also have 1,000 likes on the stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That helps out more than you guys realize. So this pathway, guys, I'm going to fly up so you can see it. It goes all the way through the forest, to the crop fields over here, and then to the storage tower that I made in the episode still. And then to the Pathfinders Guild building, and then to the house. All of this is now connected, and it's starting to turn into a world. Love my dog. Why do I need a red line around the mountain? It marks out where we've already spawn-proofed it. Under the line is spawn-proof with snow layers, and then above that, we still need to do it. So it's like a marker. Robert, how did I find all the songs for the playlist? I went on Epidemic Sound, and I checked a couple of genres I liked. Dan, you want to start making videos, but you're not that good at building yet? Any tips on getting started? Guys, to anyone out here who would like to make videos, don't hesitate, just start doing it. And then after you finish your first video, take a moment to look back at it and see what you could have done better. If you make every next video a little bit better, that's the way you improve at anything. Making videos or anything else. This here, guys, this is the snow farm. I'm gonna fly in through the top here. Hang on. This is where I've been gathering all the snow blocks. We got Chatterson Jr., the 8th here, just chilling. Hey, dude. That didn't work. The idea was okay. Execution was insufficient. The only way that Snow is in the door there is to make sure that he doesn't accidentally die, because that tends to happen a lot. Also, guys... let me take a sip of water. Also come with another 22 Norse crown. Thank you very much. Have I got an auto sorter and can you see it? I don't have one yet. I never made one in the last season. I was very stubborn with it. And I don't think I'm going to make it here under the mountain because it there's a lot of hoppers that go into it. So if I'm going to make one, I'm going to build it in a other location. What I will do though is I will put all these farms on top of each other, and then at the bottom, or wherever the output for it is going to be. It could also be on the top. Could even be in the middle, actually, with water streams. I don't know. I'm going to try and play that smart. But whenever I build the sorting system for this, it will sort out at least all the farmed resources into different components. Minecraft made an Insta post about being able to wear chestplate and elytra at the same time. Really? I feel like they shouldn't have that. Okay, I need to get a sugar of snow blocks right now. Cerrito P, welcome. Priyanshu Petros, welcome to the stream as well. Robert Ducky, being Islamic, good to see you. Lucas and Flix, hope you guys are doing well. Everybody else, thank you for joining as well. It's a pleasure to see you, and it's a pleasure to see you in these crazy numbers. Just, Jamie, what are we doing with the mountain? And that's where my industrial district is going to happen. So under the mountain is where all my farms are going to go. And then on top of the mountain is where I'm going to start building my mega base soon. Alright, let me go in here. I need to set up the outline, or well, I need to figure out where my Bonemeal Farm is going to go right now. So that Bonemeal Farm, I think it's about 8 layers tall. It's not that tall, but it's also not very compact. How old is the world? About 3 months now. I had a 2-year world, and that one unfortunately got lost about 3 months ago. And then right after, we started this new one. Also, Hal, thank you for another 22 Norse crown. You didn't have to do that, but I really, really appreciate it. So guys, what I'm thinking is if we go off of this line, jump towards there. It doesn't have to be ultra compact, just sort of kind of compact. I think this should be enough space to build that farm. So we have about 4 rows up to there, and another 4. Yeah, I think this should work. Now, there is one thing to consider, and that is that I want the output of the farm on the other side. Guys, I absolutely love Swift Sneak. Look at this. This is like speed bridging without the speed bridging. How many days are we on? Almost on... Actually, you guys can calculate it. I don't press F3, but if you multiply 12.91 by 72, that's my number of game days. So these snow pillars here, guys, this is important to know. These are chunk borders, I think. I don't know for a fact, because I had to figure it out using maps. But I think that means that if we put the output for the farm here, it should be inside. And it would actually be better. This farm can be built up with 2 sides. So probably the ideal way to do this is to have the output right in the middle. I think that's the best way. I'm gonna go with that. 929 days in. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. That's awesome. Okay, so farm starts with a 2-dropper tower going up. Then we need hoppers feeding into that. So what this is, guys, this is 2 hopper lines. One going like this, one going like this. This entire line is going to feed directly into this one. And then this line goes into this, then this, then this, and then back. So that is 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, needs to be 14, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let me double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. All right, that checks out. Then this is going to be there's going to be more stuff going into this, and it needs to be composted. So then we need composters. On top of that, we need more hoppers, and we already don't have those. So I need to make more. Let's go get that. Can I show the outside part of where we're working on at right now? Yeah, give me a moment. I'll quickly fly out for you guys. We just got here. So this is where that hole in the swamp is, or used to be, because I've built up a giant mountain here. SB737 is a cool guy. I would agree. SB is awesome. Also super friendly. He helped me out getting the connections I needed to get my old world on the marketplace. Simply great, like the pink hair. Dude, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Alright, guys, I need more hoppers right now. Let me quickly make some room. Oh man, hoppers are expensive. I always forget that. Okay, that's more like it. And then I need everything back that we just dropped off. Can I show the interior of the mountain? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. There's not much. It's an open space pretty much. Oh my god. Look at that light. So we got a witch farm over here, a witch farm over here. This one's running but not optimized because it's one layer too high, I expect. Because we're getting a lot of mobs in there that shouldn't be there. Then here we have a tower of farm setup. This is a wool farm. Pumpkins and melons, cactus, and then automated wood under that. And then this is the storage room. Entire base is going to go up there. Right there we have a creeper and spider farm and a sugarcane farm. And then this is the iron farm. That's all what we got set up here right now. Alright, I need to make sure that we don't get any mob spawns here. I think I'm going to have to do that later. Alright. So we need hoppers feeding into all of these composters. And then above that, the input is split. And the input is split like this. We're going to have a row of barrels. Now, I might mess this farm up, but I think I mostly remember, and I have some pictures on the second screen of how we should build it up. Okay, need that. And now I need a sugar box with stone. So we're going to get that real quick. Ow. Do I have enough space to get it? I don't. Just me, what is the name of the song? Messed It Up is what this one's called. Nacho cheeseburger, not bad for a vacation. I would say you are right on time. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing good. Looney, how do you live so long? Try to think about anything that could go wrong before it does. And the moment you don't do that is when you meet a lonely piglin and you mess it up. Resource pack is a Rainbow XP bar. That one is literally called Rainbow XP bar. And it says incompatible because it's for 1.9 to 1.18, but colors work, so I think it counts. Okay, sugar of stone. I'll leave the snow blocks here. I think that one's empty. Yeah, there we... Oh, wait. Empty sugar is actually better for this. Because my inventory is too full. The Being, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Oh my god. Ooh. You guys see that? My rocket misfired. Is that goat horn your favorite one? Yes, but also it's the only one I've ever found. which happened just yesterday. I hadn't really thought about going towards yet. I was just building a mountain. Astral, that was close. Yeah, that was too close for comfort. Just maybe. World is looking so cool. Thank you. Has anyone solved the riddle for Season 1 world? Not even close. This sounds like it's a joke, but it's not. I don't think anybody is close to solving it. So if you guys are treasure hunters, you can still go for it. Okay, I don't need observers, dispensers yet. Redstone torches, comparators. All of this can wait a little bit. Mostly I just need stone right now. I'm considering for a moment because it might be smarter to build up the redstone underneath yet. But the question is, do I know the redstone underneath? I don't think I know it well enough to start there, so we're going to start with this. I know how all the components work for the farm, which means that I should be able to build it up, but only in the right order. So this 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's how far we build. Sprinza, how are you building like that from where you get inspiration? Mostly I just look at the world around me. The reason we're building a snowy mountain here is because I spawned in a really, really cold place. You guys want to see the world spawn? Do a quick fly around? Or would you rather have me build this farm quickly? We can do either one, your choice. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, is this 7? Then we need one more. 2, 4, yeah, that is 7. I would rather have this. Which farm are we building? This is a moss farm. Build the farm? Okay, got it. Did you know Fly Power 3 rocket exists? I do, and I think I would be dead if I used them. This sounds overly dramatic, but it really isn't. It's I feel like flight duration 3 rockets are quite dangerous. Because if you accidentally use one in a small space, it's really, really hard to not crash and die. World spawn instead? Okay, let me build up the pistons for this at the very least, and then get some torches. Here, torches are here. We need to make sure that we don't start spawning too many mobs here, like this dude. Did you guys know that snow is basically free to obtain because you can get it from a farm and you don't have to tear your world apart? You can easily break it with an efficiency shovel. It doesn't even need to be efficiency 4 or 5. And Enderman can pick it up. So it's basically better dirt. Barry, welcome to the stream. Cookie, welcome as well. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a poll for it. You're not gonna be able to resolve this. Here comes the poll. What do we do first? Farm or world spawn? Why did I change the skin, Festus? I've been thinking about it for months. I've been wanting to do this for so long. And I'm actually, I really like it. I think it's gonna take some getting used to because we had the old one for so long. But I was like, I feel like this one is a little bit more Minecraft. If it was better dirt, you would be able to place crops and trees on it. Fair point. Fair point. I'm still gonna stick with my statement though. Best building block in the game. Okay, this needs to go here. Then from here, we need to build this one up. And then we go... Oh my, guys, this pole is close. For the farm, we're gonna need to do some flying around anyway. I think I have trapdoors here. Do world spawn? Oh, the pole decides. The pole decides. Have I ever found a fossil in the world, Jacob? I've actually found a few while we were excavating around here. Alright. So, we're gonna need water here. Then blocks on top of that. Now, the build that I saw... Have I seen the last Secrets of Minecraft episode on Mojang channel? The skin reminded me of that video. And yeah, I have not seen that. But I'm curious now. Check what farm is this? Bonemeal Farm. Automated one. Let me grab that back. I think there's water somewhere around here. I found myself flying out of the mountains so often. I was like, I need a water source in here. Andy, did I forget about you and the AOGs? No, dude. I responded to your comment. Oh, man. Wait. Okay, we need a water source here. Here we go, guys. Better dirt. Are we gonna dig down to bedrock? I don't think I have to, guys. So we made this hole both to make room for the farms and to make sure that it was easier to spawn-proof this area. Going down to bedrock, I don't think it does anything anymore because we're about 6 layers away. And with 6 layers, I don't think there's going to be any caves under there anymore. Okay, this goes over here. Then I think we probably need to build this up. I might be going about this part wrong though. I have a feeling hang on. This is not in the right place, I think. Bouncy, dude, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Has the world story been figured out yet? Haven't followed the channel in a bit? No, it's wide open still. It is wide open. Somebody's gonna be the first, and I have no idea who. But I don't think anybody is close to solving it yet. This is actually gonna help, I think. I'm in doubt. I think we have to double check, guys. I did the practice, but I just have to verify. What is the FOV at? Challenge accepted? It's at 85. Wait, maybe I can see this from one of the pictures. It was in the right position. Hang on. How do you follow an Ilmango tutorial? You don't. You download the world download with it, and you try to figure out how the farm works, because Ilmango videos are not tutorials. And I don't think they ever will be. I feel like that's kind of the point, though. Where's the world download? Video on my channel. The video titled World Download. And there's a link in chat for it. I need to fill this in real quick. Alright, and then over here, We're gonna need some signs. Let me build those farms. Which farm are we building? Bonemeal Farm by Il Mango. Chaos, Looney Cell been following for a few years now. Glad to see your channel has grown. Is it tutorials? Because people are just gonna steal the farm, Stevie. You can't stop Stevie from stealing anything. That's just gonna happen regardless. I don't think it's a problem that there's no tutorials for it. It's actually, I think, if anything, it's probably a good thing because it forces people to try and understand it, which in the end will make you a better Minecraft player because you'll learn redstone. Getting forced to learn something is not a bad thing. Kane, always cheat in your survival worlds. You need advice. You don't need advice. You just need to understand something. You need to understand that every time you cheat in a survival world, you immediately stop caring about it because the cheating takes out all the effort that you already did. It makes it futile. So just don't. It's not worth it. Quinn, thank you for the 10. I appreciate it. Hey man, just want to say I'm loving what you're doing. Making a lot of people, including me, happy. Keep up the good work. Dude, thank you for the very kind magical words. I appreciate that a lot. That's crazy. Thank you. Sergey, love the channel. Thanks, dude. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Ryan, how am I doing today? I'm doing excellent. Thank you. Alright, so this needs to go over here. Now let me think about how this works. These are gonna get powered. I think they need to go here, actually. Yeah, I know. Okay, wait. I need the other shulker. So this is the main clock that starts the whole thing. Do I have snow? I do. Snow for temporary blocks. All day, every day. Okay. That's good. And then this one needs to look up. Opinion on 119.1. I haven't installed it yet. I'm always late with updates. I'm just too busy building. Okay, this one needs to read up. That's really important. Cheating is breaking the rules you set for yourself at the beginning. Mog, I agree. If you want to play with keep inventory on, that's fine, but it should be something you decide from the start. I mean, you could also change it when you're in the world because you decide that you made a bad call as to what you thought would be the most enjoyable way to play. I feel like the most important part of it is really that you start not enjoying it if you basically the sort of cheating that kills your world is first you say that you don't ever you start a world with no automatic farms, right? Or you start a super flat world. Let's take this as an example. Works way better. You start a super flat world because you like it, that you have to go through a little bit of struggle to get the resources you need. You enjoy that struggle, and because you enjoy that struggle, every time you solve one of the issues, one of the challenges, you feel proud and you feel satisfied with the work you did. And because of that, you're going to be excited and you're going to enjoy playing in that world. And then one day, you find out that you can't get something, and you're like, all right, but I can't get it. It's not my fault. I'm just going to cheat it in. I'm just going to go in creative and get this thing anyway. I think forever after that moment, you're going to have that world and you're just going to feel like it's not really the same because I just got this thing in creative and then I had to work really hard for this other thing and it was a waste of time. You know what? I'm just also going to get that in creative. It's a slippery slope. It's a sliding scale. And one day you'll find out that you don't care about the world anymore because you've kind of defeated all your own effort, and I think that's how you break it. Okay, this is wrong in many ways. I think. Hang on, I know this. This needs to be a dropper. Oh wait, this clock is too high up. That's the issue. Do I support LGBTQ? Plus, I think everybody should be encouraged to be themselves without any negative pushback. We make life way too hard on each other. And I think we should be way past that as a society. Challenging enough as it is, you don't have to make it harder on other people. Okay. Let's try this again. So I think what we need here is a dropper not facing like that. Also not facing like that. It's exactly the other way around. So this dropper needs to go here. Then this dropper needs to go here. Yes, now it's alright. Snow is temporary, so it can go. This goes here. And now I think I need to read out this one. I should eat a pancake? Oh, I should say pancake. Well, there you go. Okay, this comparator is gonna read out if that one has anything in it. Oh, but I did a oopsie. Ah, this is where the blocks went. Okay. I need stone. This goes over here. Healthy habits. What is the skin? This is the new Looney skin. Get used to it. I've been thinking about changing it for ages, and the deed is done. I think I'm gonna have to place these again. Let's do it. Because I need these. I also have to place these again. Because I can't get them to face where I need them to face. Alright, that should do it. This goes here, this goes here. Can I show the skin? Oh wait, these need to be observers as well. I can, but I will in a minute because my inventory is too full right now. Okay, this needs to observe up, and now we got that clock figured. This one needs to read that one. Please let me place that. No, I don't think I can. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Huh! Did it? Okay, let me show you guys. Hang on. This is the new skin. I really, really like it. I'm also super sketched out by taking all my armor in hardcore. Alright. This goes over here. And then this needs to be a repeater. And I think that can be a single tick. Should be fine. We don't need anything else there. And then this one needs a pulse extender. Which is like this. Alright. Need to get rid of that. Then do I have redstone? I do not. Let me get some. Loving the skin. Prefer the old skin. Old one was better. New skin looks pretty cool. It's really cool. The tooth. It's supposed to be a mouth. I can see how that would be a tooth, but it's one pixel mouth. I knew for a fact that you guys were. Did I show it? You missed it. Wait, let me show again. I knew that you guys were gonna be very split on it. I wanted to have something that felt a little less like a person and a little bit more like Minecraft. All right. So we need these again. Don't mess up. No, I'll pay attention. Wait. This is where we were. Let's see. I need a redstone. There we go. See you later, fella. It's a tooth. Whatever you want. Fire, thanks a bunch, dude. You did great. Did I design a skin? Yeah, I did. Abacus, welcome to the stream. Got it. Alright, I need to place that one again. So then, to make a pulse extender, we need redstone comparators here, 1 and 2. Don't need that one. We need redstone dust over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I need to continue building down here. Wrong block. That was a comparator. I needed to get rid of these two. Now I think we can easily place that again. There we go. Healthy habits! Thank you for the 2. I'll be very honest. That skin suits you perfectly. That's what I thought. That's what I felt like. It's a super goofy skin. And I think the biggest part about it is that it 100% matches the videos I want to make. And I think that is probably the most important thing. Okay, then here we need another repeater. Are we still on Do the Farm? Yes, we're still on Do the Farm. Nice. Superb, what are we making? We need a Bonemeal Farm right now. Okay, that one's gonna go over there, and then this is where the clock signal picks up. Now, I want to quickly make a redstone lamp. What do we need to make a redstone lamp? Glowstone, right? What browser do I use? I don't think that's very important. Okay, let me craft up some glowstone. Ooh, do I have anything I don't need right now? Let's leave the signs. Momsy in chat. Solid. Mom, welcome to the stream, guys. Say hi to my mom. Momsy, if you guys haven't seen the base, by the way, while I'm up here, let me. Ow! Fly into a wall? No, that wasn't the plan. Let me fly outside. Is what I was going for. This here is what that hole in the swamp used to be. We call it the Lonely Mountain, and this is the foundation for what the base is going to become. Base is going to go up top there, and then all my farms are going to go under there. Outland, is this a new world? It is. I lost the old one like 3 months ago. Let me take a sip of water, guys, while we fly back in. Okay. Mom's wrecked by pings. Happens. Don't use Bing? No. Looks amazing, Popcorn World. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Okay, we need to go off of this one. Is the eye sticking out of the helmet? Pretty much. I like it though. I like it. Okay, so we need a redstone lamp here. Then we need a torch on the side of that. Literally one will do. And then a lever. Nice. Because this is how we're going to be able to tell whether the thing is on. I need one item here. Snow block will do. Ah, wait. Oh, I messed all of this up. Hang on. Are we gonna... So we don't really need to. We could also do this. It needed to be under those composters. That's what they were for. To protect and lag prevent the droppers. I don't think it matters that it's one block over. Okay, cool. That works. You guys see the redstone clock going, right? So we got a redstone clock filtering one item through here. And it goes in a circle. It goes from a dropper into a dropper. There's two hoppers at the back that it cycles through. And every time it makes a loop, we get a signal out of this repeater. Nightwing, I inspire you? Dude, that's crazy. Thank you for sharing that. It means a lot. Okay, so then we can seal this one up. We're gonna need redstone dust on here. I don't have redstone dust. Let me get 2 stacks. We're gonna need plenty of it. Favorite thing about Minecraft? That you can literally do anything you can dream up. You can go so many different directions with this game. It's insane. And so many people do. I feel like you could be the best at any one thing in Minecraft, and then there are still 1,000 people that would absolutely school you on any other aspect of the game. Quinn, thank you for another 5. You have the PC linked everywhere. Saving to buy one. Yours worked really well during lives. On my Twitch channel, in the About panels, there's a whole list of the specs. It does work really well for live, but part of that is that I'm streaming on a dual PC setup. So my gaming PC is only handling the load of the game, which helps a lot. Alright, this all works. Now we need to work towards firing up this system down here, and for that we need something crazy, guys. Wait, what is happening here? Why is this water not flowing? Okay, that fixed it. That was weird. So next up, we need a lot of target blocks, and I don't have those yet. So we're gonna have to go and get some resources for that, which is actually a pretty crazy thing to be getting. But we need a bunch of hay bales. Now, I don't think I have those, but I do have a rather large crop field. So I think it is time to harvest. Let's make sure that I leave most of my stuff here. Ooh. Guys, I'm missing something. Where is my sharpness or my smite sword? I'm running sharpness right now. I don't want to. 45 minutes. Excellent. Looney, ever do a setup tour? I borrowed my or I loaned out my second cam to a friend of mine. I need it back to be able to do a setup tour. What type of farm are we making? We're making a Bonemeal Farm. And the reason that I need it so bad is I can't currently get all the dyes I need for the room that we were working on before. I don't think there's any way to get more wheat from this. You'll only get additional seeds with the fortune. Still getting those for I don't know what reason. This place looks so pretty, guys. Look at this. We got the mountain over here, then the tower. And then with the crop fields, it's going to help a lot. We have the house over there. I like that everything right now is really quite close together. Oh my god, this is way too many seeds. We're going to have to replant immediately, though. Otherwise, I'm never going to do it. Wasim, never forget your stream. Dude, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Looney, I'm going for a mining trip. I wish you best of luck. Get all those ores. How old is this world? About 3 months now. Seeds for bone meal? I do have the bone meal for right now. Like, we're not completely drained of bone meal. I just don't have the bone meal I need for my future farms. And we're gonna need like half a stack of target blocks. I hope we're gonna be able to make it. What will I do with the extra crop? I don't think I'm gonna have any. This might not even be enough. Loda, I'm sorry, I can't take that request because otherwise I'm gonna get too many requests like it. But maybe you could do it in your world. I would very much appreciate it. Target blocks, I see. Yeah, that's the thing we're going for right now. There might actually be a village nearby that still has the... Let me check that out. I think it's going to be a little bit quicker if we do it that way. I missed the spot. Oh, I bet. That doesn't seem to have any hay bales anymore. Oh yeah, I see it. I see the missed spot. There's one. Guys, literally, I'm loving this new skin so much. I think it matches the entire vibe very, very well. Drain an Ocean Monument? I eventually will, but it's not very high on my priority list right now. Let's start over here. Can I compost the extra seeds? I could, but I don't need the bone meal. It's too much of a hassle right now. We're gonna get a farm going, guys. That's gonna give us infinite bone meal. Like, these farms are crazy. Basically, it's a moss farm that gets so much bone meal that it fuels itself and then has plenty left over still. Shaders look awesome, Infinite. Dude, I so agree. These shaders are wild. Even doing a simple task like this looks insane with these shaders. There's a torch here. What shaders are they? Complementary. Guys, it's super awesome to see so many of you guys here. I want to everybody who just got here though, I'm going to give you guys the same question as before, because it actually helps out a lot. The question is, did you like the stream yet? I'm going to put it up as a poll, as a friendly reminder. If you don't like the stream, like if you're not enjoying it, don't click that like button. But if you are having a good time, I would very much appreciate it. I'm not a waster, would set up a quick auto composter for the seeds. I don't think it would be worth it. I don't think it would be worth it right here. We're just gonna let him despawn. Always liking the stream. Sabrina, I know and I appreciate it, Todd. It's a pleasure having you here. Oh my goodness, guys, this world. In a way, I'm already loving this more than Season 1. Because it just... If you compare this world to where Season 1 was after 900 days, it's not even the same game. I know what I'm doing this time around. It makes all the difference. So if you guys have seen that swamp video, this is where that hole was. That mountain is covering it up right now. And under here is where all my farms are going to be built up. Right now, we're working on a Bonemeal Farm. And to set that up, we need Sargot blocks. Which I think we're going to have enough. What graphics card is this? 3080 RTX. Wait, oh my god. Oh, wait. We still have the hay bales there. It's just more redstone. For a second, I thought we needed an insane amount of wheat to build these. But it's quite alright. I freaked out there for a second. It's like, oh my. We don't need these anymore. I'm gonna take a stack of logs as well, because we're gonna need to make a lot of redstone torches here. So let me grab that, and let me grab that. Arnold Smart, you know I can. Also, I don't want. Started world last Christmas, almost on day 2000. Cookie, that's awesome. Congrats. Stick with the grind. Alright, so... Now I think... Do I have snow? I don't. Hang on. I've had a long time since you've been in the stream. How have I been? Been excellent. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you've been well yourself. Okay. Let me make sure I get this right. I have a picture here that I'm gonna check just so I make it work out the first time. I think it was gonna place us in the wrong position. So this is where the target blocks need to go. We're gonna need to put redstone torches on these, but I'm gonna do that a little bit later. Because otherwise the pistons fire the wrong way around. Okay, and then we need another line. And I think that one goes over here. Now I think these we can activate already. Okay, that should work. Then we need a line here. Did I memorize the farm? Mostly. I built it twice to understand how it worked. But it's always tricky to fully remember, so I might mess up at some point. I kind of expect that I will. Okay, I need to make sure that I have glass right now, because we're gonna need quite a bit of it. Dr. Cactus, in your opinion, old skin was better? I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be quite split on it. But I also believe that, if something has you really excited, that it's, probably a good idea to go for it. And I really love it. So, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, here's a new Looney V2. It has such a happy, goofy vibe. I like that. And I wasn't sure. I kind of didn't like that the old skin was a person rather than a character. That's the thing that had me like thinking about it for the past months, whether I wanted to change. And I'm really glad that we did. What's the skin, JS? Looney V2. Quick world tour? Absolutely, guys. What's in the title, right? I feel like I have to. Hang on. While this smelts up, we're gonna go on a quick trip. The world is really compact, so it honestly shouldn't take that long. It's a bit purple. This is what my friend said as well. We can try and make it a little bit more pink. I think I like it though. In the darker light, it does look quite purple. So guys, the world so far. Let me actually make that trip to World Spawn now as well. Just because, if we're flying, we should be flying all the way. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pour a glass of water, which is trickier than it sounds. Guys, I'm doing it. This is a dangerous game. Pouring water on a desk where there's a computer and stuff. With one hand while streaming and flying an Elytra. New one isn't so bad, it's just so pink. Yeah, it is. Very much is. What is the line of blocks on the mountain? Fresh? That's a marker. And under that red line of wool, it's already spawn-proofed. Above that red line of wool, I still need to spawn-proof. And I'm spawn-proofing with 2 snow layers per block, which makes it really hard to see if I've been somewhere or I haven't been somewhere. And that's where that marker line comes in. Making minigame world, want to wait. What minigame should you make, Builderman? Aren't minigames really hard to make? This is the world spawn, guys. We're almost there. Right over here is where this adventure began, and this is why I'm building a snow mountain right now. The entire world is pretty much frozen over. This one bit of forest that isn't covered with snow, that's where I started. In a, actually, I have marked my 0, 0 block. This is the marker. This is exactly 00, I think, because I haven't verified it with F3. But in this ravine is where I started. At first, I thought I couldn't make my way up, but then I found some dirt blocks. Made my way up there, entered the village, and then this is my like first primitive starter cave. I made this little decoration campfire on the outside. This is where my starter resources were. This guy sells sells mending books. I should probably let him go free, or build him a house. I think I need to build him a house. I might still need the mending later. There's still some early end looting stuff here. And these maps, they're actually quite important. These are how I found 00. Because there's a rule about 00. On the map, the small map where it's located, it's in the exact middle, which is this block, or this pixel. And then on a bigger scale map, which is this one, or this one, or this one, or even this one, it's always going to be in the top leftmost part of that bigger map. And there's only one block where that holds true. That's 00, or at least one block within your within like 2,000 blocks of where your world spawn is. Then once I got ender pearls, and I went looking for the stronghold. The stronghold was over this way. Caption, why am I not using F3? Because I feel like we are also used to F3, right? We all use it to do just about everything, but one of the things that we use it for is to navigate our world. And if you think about that, it's actually kind of a crazy way to make your way around, because you're flying without looking around while looking at numbers. And I thought that just wasn't the most fun. So what I did instead is I decided I'm not going to use F3, and I'm going to learn what my world looks like, and I'm going to learn where everything goes. And eventually, if it becomes bigger, I'm going to start using lodestone compasses and lodestones to find my way around. Did I find any LA yet? Actually, I found 4 yesterday. First ever. Lego Master, welcome to the stream. Mustard Fan, welcome. Bobby, welcome back. Good to see you. Sasha, I hope you're enjoying it as well. Mustache Bob, dude, I love your name. What do I have to say about Mojang banning NFTs? I'm not against it. I think it's actually... it's a pretty good move. So, you guys knew that I was going to make an NFT out of the Season 1 world, right? The reason I was going to do that is because I think that NFT have a potential for really cool use in digital art. At the same time, it is a field and a commodity that is absolutely abused. And I've seen a few sketchy NFT projects within Minecraft, so I fully understand that Mojang decided to ban it. And, oh, guys, we got a thunderstorm. I don't know. That was where the end portal was. Like right in the bottom of that hole. But I'm gonna see if we can make our way back to the snowy mountain to get some pearls right now. This is gonna be clutch though. I don't think we're gonna make it. So right now, guys, that world is gonna be a the person that solves my puzzle first. I will give them a USB stick with a unique version. Oh, why didn't I go through the end? Would have been quicker? It would have been. Oh, and I don't have Riptide. Rip, I'm committed now. I gotta fly. I thought there was I thought about going with the Riptide there, but I literally don't have it. Suda Duraku, thank you for becoming a Looney Adventurer. I appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a channel member. That's awesome. All my member rewards are outdated, guys. I apologize for it. But if you go there, there's actually a video from a long time ago that already explains what I was going to do with that world once I lost it, way before it happened. Unfortunately, I died about 1.5 years too early, so I didn't get to finish everything that I had in mind. But we got quite far in there. Oscar, welcome to the stream. Okay, guys, here's the mountain. Maybe the thunderstorm is still going. I think it's gone. Oh, no. No, it's definitely still happening. Okay, guys, we're gonna go out of a world real quick, because we are gonna make something together right now that is gonna be in the 1000-day movie. Are you guys ready for that? We need something, and it isn't even mob heads. I'm gonna set my render distance to quite high. 46 chunks to do it. We're gonna make some sick replay mod footage. You guys ready for it? No! Did it finish? Yo, we got absolutely scammed. I don't even care about this dude right now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Guys, I wanted that thunderstorm so bad. Rip. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's continue our little world tour. So many creepers too, oh my god. 3, 6. That was 11, 12 creepers inside. Sick replay mod footage. We got scammed. I was gonna make a thunderstorm happen on top of the volcano mountain. Damn you guys. You got me again. Just edit it in. Nah. We gotta make it. On these app asks show the world progress. So here's a very quick summary tour. This is my snow farm. That's where the snow for that mountain comes from. Then over this way we have the starter house. He sat in the thing. Yeah, it happened. You guys got me again. And then over here we're gonna see my starter house, which is a really cool fireworks setup inside of it, but it's currently empty. So we're not going to be able to run it. But the starter house, I love it. It's one of the things that I really regretted not doing in season 1, making a cool starter house. But this piston whip banner, absolutely love it. And then here we have the mountain. We have the Hall of Fame in between. We got the Mangrove Trail. And all in all, it's just starting to feel like a world. There's a lot of like things being set up right now, so they're finished. So along the trail, we currently have torch spam, which clearly isn't what we're looking for. What are these guys up to? Yeah, they're on cruising speed. I don't have to worry about that. This is my starter house. Really enjoy this place. We got the temporary storage in here. Mob head collection. A tiny little museum for all the coolest things that happened so far. I got stuck in the end, and this piston is the only reason that I still have this world. If you haven't seen it, it's already in a video, and it's also going to be in a 1000-day movie. And then if we fly out, this is where we're currently working. Roberto, have I used F3 yet? I haven't used it in any constructive way. I've sometimes flashed it so you guys could see the day counter just to verify, but then I would look the other way. AFKMC, you're new to the channel? Dude, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Elytra's getting a little low. Let me fix that. Easy to do. Just gotta get some villager trades going. And let me turn my... Oh, I already did turn the render distance down. These guys were all found as zombie villagers because I didn't want to steal anyone away from their home this season. Oh my, that was way too easy. I'm not gonna do all the trades right now. Just want to fix my elytra. How many god apples do I have? 2 right now. 1 in storage and 1 in the museum. Okay, where were we with this? We got the target blocks. Oh, I need a glass. Let me see if I can pick that up. Sam, welcome to the stream. Did I find a Badlands? I did. We actually collected resource there yesterday. Please use F3. Nah, we don't do that. It's not worth it. If you guys want to know the days, statistics 12.94 multiplied by 72 comes down to about 930 days so far. And the reason that I won't press F3 right now is I want to know if I don't want to know if I know my coordinates, because I went through a lot of trouble trying to calculate it. And if we check it now, that entire effort that we made is kind of gone. All right. Mahida, did I change my skin? I did. This is the new Looney V2. Ooh, guys, I want to do something real quick. Actually, I only need 1 of these. Because I saw a single torch here, which is bad vibes. That one. In my last world, I was so dumb in the last 1 minute. Very true. Very true. I did so many things right in that world. And then in 1 minute, I did so many things wrong. And that was the end of it. I remember earlier that stream asked if you will die soon. Oh, that's crazy. I was talking to a friend earlier that like the day before, he asked me, he was helping me out with the whole face reveal, right? He says, what if you die this weekend? And I just confidently said, that's never gonna happen. I got this. And then the next morning, I spent 3 minutes in that world, and that was it. Okay, let me see. We need to go down here and set up this bottom part of the clock. For that, I need activator rails. I don't know what goes into an activator rail. Activator. Tell Looney to take off the F3 key with a screwdriver. That seems a little drastic. Six activator rails will do it. Now the question is, where do these go? I think over here. Let me check my picture real quick. Okay, I think it's this line. But I have a feeling... Hang on, I need to zoom into this picture, guys. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, what I'm seeing on the screen doesn't make sense. And I was actually right. So this needs to go over here. Except then here, we're going to need our activator rails. Any client or vanilla? No, this is vanilla. I am using Optifine though, and replay mod. Okay, so this is where the activator rails go. And then this needs to be glass. Excellent, could you repeat that one? Do I miss something about my old hardcore world? I mean, everything in a way. I just wasn't ready to leave that world behind. There was so much more that I wanted to do. And it's unfortunate that we're never gonna get to do that. Okay, I need dispensers right now. I need a moss block. I basically need all of this. I'll leave my tools here though. Let me get the moss block. Can you get the shaders? Google complementary shaders and you'll find them. Becky, what happens to the Looney Adventure being upside down? We're never gonna get to fix that. Alan, the farm is laggy. It is quite intense to run, but you don't need to run it all the time. Alright. Looney, how did you grow so fast? I feel like you were at 20k a few days ago. I've actually, I was at 500k last year. This year has been, in terms of growth, has been pretty, pretty slow. And the reason that happened is because I didn't have internet to stream on for a large part of the of last year. I need to get some moss blocks, guys. I don't think I have them. I know where to get them though. MP99, thank you for the 100 rupees. Do you have a Spotify or iTunes playlist? I have an Epidemic Sound playlist, which you can find in the description. It has all the songs in it. It's an extra long one. Rocking Carnage, do you support LGBTQ+? I do. I think everybody should be encouraged to be themselves and not get any negative pushback for it, which happens way too much. Love the creativity with the No F3. I've Ulraf to thank for that. Ulraf introduced it as the Pathfinders Guild over on Legacy SMP, and when I first heard about it, I was like, that makes the game so much better. And then I reached out to Ulraf to see if he was interested in having parallel universe affiliates for the Pathfinders Guild, I called it. And he was like, yeah, I love that. Alright, here's the tower. How long do you spend in a new world? We're about 300 hours in. Okay, this here, guys. This leads to a lush cave. A really cool one too. Look at this place. Actually crazy. Oh my, who said that? Can you do Neo jumps? Not consistently. No, I haven't practiced enough. I love the loading symbol to visualize that though. That's cool. So we just need like 2 moss blocks, literally. 4 would be great. Look how cool this cave is, guys. Oh, we should take the amethyst. I need that for the next project. Let me go and get that. There we are, 6 moss blocks. That will totally do it. Yo, it's a big amethyst too. Oh guys, this is the first time that I regret having a snow bucket rather than a water bucket, because you can't use it to go upwards. I feel like we should come back here later and we should do this farm first. But it's good to know that we have a big geode there. I had not remembered that. Also, no joke, but I think this is my favorite lush cave that I ever found. I really, really love the way this one looks. That geode makes it so much better. Somewhere over here though, I think this is where we have skylight. We're just gonna hover into it next time. Song's vibe. Beautiful cave? Yeah, I know, right? Master Fern doing homework while watching that? I respect the multitask. That's awesome. Guys, thank you for 2K likes on the stream. That's wild. I appreciate it. Maybe it's time for a soundboard with answers to frequently asked questions. That's so passive aggressive. I love it. Judy, why am I drinking from a wine glass? I get this question a lot, but I'm sticking with my earlier answer. That is actually a water glass. But if you want a serious answer to the question, I can also do that. It's kind of nice that it's so big. I also don't think it's a wine glass. It's I don't know what it is actually. It is a bit goofy. I will admit that. Okay, this is really important. We need glass up there. And I'll explain a little bit later why we need glass up there, but it's actually like if you don't do that, the farm doesn't work. It might be that some other block will work, but it might also be that it has to be transparent. I don't know that for sure. Why is the mountain looking like a chocolate fondue? Because it's made to oh wait, this is wrong. Because it's made to have a base on top of it. So I designed it not for what it looks like right now, but what it looks like when we're done with it. I love the chocolate fondue analogy though. That's pretty good. Okay, I think that one works like so. Is it a cognac glass? I think it's way too big for that. Okay, then we need a snow block over here, or any full block that would do. Can I still... Oh man, we're right on top of these villagers too. I feel like I probably... Yeah, I shouldn't do that. I should probably take this glass out for a little bit longer, just so we can fit up here. Please don't talk about food. I haven't had dinner yet. Love that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. This is where the dispenser needs to go. That needs to go up. Block needs to be on top of that. And then we need a normal piston. I need to get that. Do I have the whole collection of goat horns? Not even close. I just got the first one yesterday. But it's a pretty good one, I've heard. How do you get the ores to glow? That's complementary shaders. Old parkour situation here. Alright. So this needs to clear that one. Where does the power for that come from? I feel like that power... Okay, so this one powers... Do I remember this part? Oh, I know where it comes from. Target block. And then here we get a repeater going this way. Then here we need to find the right spot for the dispenser as well, which is this one. Moss block on top of that. Target block next to it. Piston, and then this is where we start filling in the glass. I think we might be able to get this farm to work, guys. That'd be pretty neat. I always, when I build farms, I try to memorize them before stream, and not really memorize them block for block, but basically just figure out how they work, so that when I start building it on stream, it isn't the most painful thing in the world to watch. I feel like building farms is never gonna be the most exciting thing, but at least it isn't the most painful thing. Because we've had some painful farm building streams. Okay, now these still need to get there. Suda, thank you for the 10 Swiss franc. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Wait on live on YouTube just this once? Yuan, I actually stream every Tuesday and Thursday on YouTube, and the rest of the week I'm over on Twitch. I also really enjoy YouTube streams, so I want to keep doing this occasionally. Alright. I want to pause this for right now. Now there's a couple more things that we need to activate. And I think we are going to start. This needs to expand a little bit, so we have a little bit more room. Okay, hang on. How does this work? Where does this part go? We still need to set up a redstone signal over this way to fire this up. Let's start with that. Here we need, I think, 2 repeaters. That's a comparator, I think. No, it was a repeater. All right. 2 here, 1 here. This needs to be a full block. I don't think we need anything behind there. We need redstone dust on this one. And then we need a redstone torch on that. And then I think this. I'm not quite sure this is correct, but I think we need to do this over here. Get a sticky piston up here that pushes a block off. And that block up will actually break this circuit so it doesn't keep going. We need a repeater into that. And then I think we can connect this one up, no problem, and it should work. Now the question is, does that signal come from there? I think it would. Guys, I feel like this might actually work already. But I have a feeling there's something missing. Oh, I know what we got missing. We still need to activate the trapdoors on the top. But if we activate the farm right now, what it's gonna do is it's gonna start spawning moss and it's gonna start pushing blocks out. Now, this is still, it doesn't have lava on it, so it's not gonna do anything yet. Now the only thing we need is actual bone meal. Let's get that. Need to get some space for that. I think we're close to activating the whole thing, guys. Hang on. More rockets. And a sip of water. Piers, what farm is this? It's a Bonemeal Farm, and it's gonna fuel the fully automated tree farm that we have there. Guys, for anybody who just got here, we're outside of the mountain. This is the swamp that you guys have seen in the last video. If you've already seen it, this is the area that we just got rid of, and I've already rebuilt it over the past weeks. Base is gonna be up on top there, and then under there is where we're gonna have our full industrial district. Okay, I think I have a little bit of bone meal left here. Those are bone blocks. I have a feeling there should be more. Maybe in the storage system? How does this farm work, Kraz? Basically, it's a combination of a stone generator and a bone meal with a dispenser on it. So you're going to make a lot of moss and mossy plants on top of it. Those are going to get broken. And then they get fed into that farm system. This should be enough to set up the whole thing. Did I just hear a creeper? Oh, it's right on top of us. That makes sense because there's a creeper farm there. Alex, dude! Alex McGraw, thank you for the $10 dono. Can I have a place in the Hall of Memories? Alex, it's unconfirmed. It's unconfirmed. I don't have one for this season yet. But I will answer you. We are going to make it. And I was going to add everybody that is donating right now in hindsight. Thank you very much, and consider your place reserved, I want to say. Okay, so we... Oh, I misplaced that. Okay, farm is off right now. I feel like I hear something, though. Maybe it's a farm up on top there. Okay, so... Let me put that in there. Nice level. Thank you. Did just hear a creeper in a creeper farm? No, it's not exactly in the creeper farm. So the creeper farm is way up there. And their killing chamber, or well, that's open. So it's right up there. So that creeper fell missed the farm and then fell all the way up there where my storage room was. That's why it caught me off guard. Okay, I think we can reach this dispenser from this side. We can. Okay, quick check if this part of the farm is already working. I think it should be. Guys, I'm gonna be super stoked if I manage to get this first try. Okay, I don't see the signal yet there, so I gotta check how that's working. What happened to the skin? I made a new one. I've been thinking about it forever, but I've been wanting to change my skin. So, I introduced to you guys Looney V2. This is what it's gonna be. Better get used to it. Clay, sure. Oh. Explosion by creepers on? Yeah, definitely. There's no custom game rules to the world. Okay. So hang on, where does this startup signal come from? We got this part over here. That isn't yet activated by anything. So we have this pulse extender here. I think that needs to go around like that. Oh, I'm missing some part of a clock down here. Let me get my materials. I'm missing the activator for that part. So that needs a observer, sticky piston, and 10 blocks. Or just full blocks. Take a quick break. Almost. Can I fit in there? Has to be a way. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, this isn't it. It needs to go here. No, no. This is going all wrong. Oh, whatever. I got plenty of pistons. Pick them up in a bit. I need this one to activate this. That's where that one gets powered. Now this is all repeaters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Power comes from here. That should activate all of it. And I think this is gonna work out. Whew. I almost fell. It wasn't a high fall, but I still wanted to prevent it. I think it's time to take all my stuff from here. Let me hit this lever. Yes! Guys, that's working. Okay, now we just need to wire up all the stuff at the top. And then the farm is going to be operational in a couple minutes. Now, we are going to do that. But we're going to do that somewhere else. I'm going to switch to my cam for a second. Guys, we're going to move the stream over to Twitch. I'm going to be live on Twitch for at least another 2 hours. I'm going to press the go live right now. And the countdown is going to start rolling. You can already go over to the... I need to make sure that I'm on the right screen though. I think it works. Let me switch that. And then I gotta make sure that everybody on Twitch doesn't hear me right now. They don't. Okay, that's all good. Guys, we're gonna go over to Twitch. If you want to join us there, it's twitch.tv/looney_MC. I'm gonna be live there for another 2 hours, but not after I get myself a cup of coffee. So stretch your legs, get some fresh air. Hope to see you guys on Twitch in a couple of minutes. Otherwise, I'm back over on YouTube on Thursday. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the wonderful stream. This was awesome, and I hope to see you guys in a couple minutes over on Twitch. Looney out.